our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sean Brady! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
You ready to fight? Ready.
The calm, cool, collected Jorge Gamebred Masvidal ready to go, and so are we. Round 1 is underway. We have seen an uptick in the aggression for Masvidal as he has vaulted into welterweight contention. Asked Donald Cowboy Cerrone about that aggression back in 2017. We'll see if Masvidal tries to get off to that good start and get the offense going early tonight. Gamebred gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head.
That kick is good by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Switch kick lands. Nice combination there by Masvidal, a guy who many believe has the best boxing in the UFC.
He's got amazing hands. Jorge Masvidal throws that right hand so well. Not only the right hand, he's got a great jab, he's got a great hook, and it's just his confidence that allows for him to throw and throw so freely in the boxing range.
Takedown defense holds up. Short uppercut here, reached by Gamebred.
He's got that single collar tie.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, and there's a big left hand. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Oh, nice block. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's down. Oh, he hurt him again, bro. He got him hurt bad here.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Under a minute now to go. And potentially a critical takedown here. All right, let's go, let's go.
Nice.
30 seconds left. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Gamebred. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not fun. It's not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round. Real sneaky body kick. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Beautiful job with his hand.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Sean Brady. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are... All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Brick house, Brady's right back to the full mount here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's going to attack off on here.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. He's going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this
1 minute to go in the round. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Brady.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
Third round underway. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, opening up on him now.
Oh, short uppercut and a clinch by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Brady's eye is starting to swell shut. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Masvidal gets back up here. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Brickhouse Brady.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. He passes to half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Under a minute now to go in the fight. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But he's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Sean Brady.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
All right, well, you can't always get the finish. Jorge Masvidal plays the long game here tonight. He is your winner by decision, and he looked good doing it.
He's a longtime veteran. He's been in the game for so long. He understands what he needs to do and how he needs to do it. He figured out very early that this is going to be a long fight.
Right.
He settled in, and he got the job done.
Yep, didn't force the finish, and he gets it done on the scorecards to get another win in a UFC career full of them. Congrats to the King of Miami, Jorge Masvidal. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Ahakalakas Darukian. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, let us get to the early round action here, and a lot of people believe that Arman Tsarukyan eventually will be a UFC champion. And the main event with Mateusz Gamrot, that did not go his way, but he's back on the horse, still believes that he will be a force to be reckoned with in this division, and as far as this matchup is concerned, doesn't really see a whole lot of holes in his opponent's game, so we'll see how he chooses to attack.
Got his guard pass.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs, he is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. It's one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Beautiful ground and pound. And that would cut it.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Nice positional control here. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear. Makhachev Makhachev's back in full mount.
Right now, it looks like he tried to set up an arm triangle choke.
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sarukian. Making all these shots count.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on. Great shot from the top position.
Seconds to go in round one. Makhachev going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth. That is a
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Sarukian's eye is closing up. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Side control now. Makhachev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Lands the ground and pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ, following the game plan, and it's working.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and to show in that defense.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat. Now listen, you're up on the scorecards here. Going into the last round, I want more of what you've been doing. Let's stay safe. Let's not get hit.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything.
All right, single collar tie now.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an
Judo toss, made it look easy. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits his takedown attempts.
Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there. He's got to be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Makhachev's back in full mount. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack the lower bars.
Great submission defense. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight.
What a 15 minutes full force. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Islam Makhachev.
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets to the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight, and got a huge, huge result here in a loaded division.
He got a huge result. And he was able to not only implement his game plan, he was able to stick to it to a T, knowing and comfortable with the idea that, hey, If this goes to the judges, I know that I did enough. And I believe that he is going to be very happy with how dominant this performance was.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Cyril Bongaman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Curtis Racer.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here, and hard to think of any fighter other than maybe Conor McGregor who has ascended to stardom quicker in the UFC than Cyril Gane. Within a few years of training, he had a UFC belt around his waist, and he believes tonight he will have a decided striking advantage in this particular matchup. And there it is, too easy, too predictable. Curtis Blades getting a takedown. He has more of those than any heavyweight UFC history.
He is the most heavyweight-willing wrestler there is in the UFC. He's huge. He goes for when he presses, and the guy has a junior college national championship, and he is not afraid to use it when he goes into the octagon.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Him with the straight hand there. Nice job. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know this kid never found out Overeem's head.
Blades is in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Blades making these ground strikes count. Blades is back in side control.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Good work from the top here by Blades.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Blades is in half guard now.
Oh man, what a strike from the bottom.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blades. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blades. Horn sounds for the end of round 1.
It's a beautiful thing, but you're just not setting up those shots. Your takedowns are looking sloppy, all right? You got to set them up.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Leads with the right hand, and that one certainly found its desired target.
It landed instead of the jab, he threw a straight right hand.
Effective jab there by Curtis Blades. Nice job by him defensively there.
Oh, nice takedown.
Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed. Nice jab by Blades. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
That's a big strike right there.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Gets to the single collar tie. Look him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Takedown defense is there. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Blades gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Ooh, big shot, man.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
And everything's landing in the straight. And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
High level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Cyril Gane.
Stop.
All right, take a seat, bud. Awesome. I love what you're doing out there. That striking is on point, okay? We knew this is where we're going to be, so let's get out there. Let's stay sharp.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys going to kick each other. But you did see time when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Outstanding kick there by Blades.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Blades, his nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Blades is blocking well now. Nice job to bring him back.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, nice elbow. He's getting lit up.
Cyril Gane with a huge knockout tonight.
What a fight! What a fight!
Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cyril Bongamonga.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Catalan Fenomeno Vieira. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly the Preacher's Daughter Holm.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So we get another look at Holly Holm tonight, still trying to harken back to the form that saw her knock out Ronda Rousey late in 2015. She's dealt with some adversity recently in the UFC. We'll see if she can get another finish tonight. Oh, nice job by the kickboxer there to stay upright. That takedown attempt would have put her on the floor earlier in her mixed martial arts career. She's working hard.
Yeah, she's working very hard at getting better, but you can see the awareness now. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Vieira's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Nice kick there by Vieira. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets inside the fight again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
So just over 20 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. Nice work here on the clinch by Holm. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? And now a little space between the two fighters. Now she misses with the left punch there.
Big inside kick. She's got the single collar tie.
Go after, finish it. Finish it.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
30 seconds now to go in round 1. with conviction. First round winding down here. Holm gets in the clinch yet again. Round 2 is next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Vietta's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Holm going for the body. Missed with that kick. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Big power shot there. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, big elbow.
Beautiful legal change.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Big right hook attempt, but she misses. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Good straight hand there by Holm. Nice. Nicely done. Leg kick. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Big head land.
Well, that's her best strike, that hook, and she's able to land it yet again here.
She lands it once again. She tells you what she's going to do. You got to be able to stop her. Most can't, and once again, she finds herself in front and mostly behind that hook.
So why has she not addressed that thigh kick? Does she not feel that? I mean, it looks pretty bad at this point.
Well, early, it doesn't feel like it's very damaging. But right now, as they add up, it really starts to hurt. It really starts to limit you. And right now, she has to address it because we're getting very close to that time where there's no turning back.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Guess what? Deep breath. Relax. You expended a lot of energy that round. But who? I'd rather be you than her right now. I want you to go back out there and work behind that.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the screen.
This is what happens. Very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next one.
Oh, big overhand.
This would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt. She didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Holmes' hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the score.
She's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
Well, you've heard us say it a lot, but oftentimes with the leg kicks, it doesn't take a whole lot of them to inflict damage, and now her opponent's limping already. Yeah, her opponent's limping. She's done a really good job of attacking that leg kick and setting it up to make sure that opponent never checked them. Now she's at a point where even if she checks a kick, it's still going to hurt her. Under 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Takedown defense holds up. Holmes going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Defense held up there as she blocks the punch. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Holm. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. V8 is really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
All right, so congratulations to the former UFC bantamweight champion Holly Holm on a big win here tonight. When you see her perform like this, sometimes it's hard to believe that she's only been doing full-time MMA since 2013. So now after a win like this, maybe she gets another crack at the title at 135 pounds. She's also proven to be very competitive up in the featherweight division. Sky is the limit yet again for Holly Holm after a big victory here tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brian T-City Ortega. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Zombie
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, good to have you with us tonight as we get you early round action here featuring one Brian T-City Ortega. Might just be the poster boy for mixed martial arts evolution when it comes to the strides he has made with his striking. Came into the UFC somewhat of a specialist when it came to his Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Now in a kickboxing match, he can probably beat most of the best featherweights in the world. Well, Ortega's boxing is really sharp here tonight. You got to think James Lurson likes what he sees out of that Ortega corner. All right, in the clinch now, exactly where he wants this fight. He said he's not going to worry about the boo birds who don't like...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, countering. It looks like with a block, a huge choke. Maybe we should have him go. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Ortega's back to the side control now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to...
Magomed pods in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Nice transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by T-City, Brian Ortega. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Nice sub attempt.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this.
Oh, favoring position over the... on both sides in round one.
That's right. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position before submission. Remember that. Right? Yeah.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Second round here. Well, missed on that one. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground early on. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight. Oh, what a kick. Oh, nice double kick. You gotta start throwing now.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by T-City, Brian Ortega. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, that sub is tight. He's up. One submission defense on display.
crucifix, gonna work from the top now. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Gotta be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. Oh, in the ball.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, nice work as he delivers the elbow there from the bottom. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like
Nurmagomedov going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here.
Oh, that looks tight.
How about that? Avoids the submission and pops right back up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Final seconds here of round 2. Nurmagomedov able to pass out the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Ortega's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Superman punch now. Oh, nice straight left. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setups with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Oh, beautiful jab there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Well, we wonder earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
He's going to guillotine.
Well, the numbers continue to pile up here. 56 total strikes. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later. Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead he bridged off to the right and turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
That was nice.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Ortega's back inside control here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Vega's going for a choke. That Darcy's tight. Oh, he's out.
Beautiful ground strikes landing.
Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he's playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-26, 30-25, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T. City Ortega!
All right, so a big win on the scorecards by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. You heard the cards there from Bruce Buffer, and just a lot of value in this performance. A lot of good grappling transitions, a lot of control time as well.
Well, just, he spent too much time on the ground. You're the more balanced fighter. But I guess whenever you fight someone that possesses jiu-jitsu at this level, it's not that easy to stay upright. And once he was on the ground, he just really dominated him. Hey, every round starts on the feet. They just didn't stay there very long.
Yeah. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Rocket! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Yuri Denisa Prochazka!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so mission accomplished for Yuri Prochazka, first champion out of the Czech Republic, but this man is not resting on his laurels. Married to the game doesn't even begin to describe it. He has worked methodically on every part of his game and believes increasingly that he is becoming as dangerous on the ground as he is on the field.
Trading clean shots. Let's see who's going to be the last one standing.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by It's a nice jab by him there. Hands on your face. So he lands another counter strike there, all set up by his brilliant job defensively, getting that head off of the center line and using his opponent's aggression against them. Nicely done. Oh, high-level stuff as he counters with that right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Rakic. Oh, lands another hook.
Nice punch there. That's what I'm talking about. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. It's okay. Keep going. Beautiful kick lands.
Oh, and he lands another pinpoint counter. He has done an excellent job, seemingly all night, remaining patient, waiting for his opponent to strike first, and timing his counters perfect. Hook is there again. Push kick there to the body. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's made the dance.
Oh, nice straight there by Prochazka. Both fighters throwing heat now.
fast leg kick lands.
Oh, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done.
Huge shot finds the top.
Great shot lands. Now he's got the kill shot is what they call it going in the fight. Oh!
Oh, good block there. Prochazka's swinging now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Nice, solid punch lands.
Block the strike there. Counter on the hook is good. Nice job by Rakic. Checks that leg kick. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Chef.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks. He's taking full advantage of it.
Prochazka gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Nice job attacking that upper leg, and that can compromise mobility as well. It's not just the calf kick, right?
Absolutely. It's like a dead leg. You take too many, it dead legs you right away. And right now you can start to see this.
As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Prochazka's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Prochazka.
Good jab.
Yuri's jab is true.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Everything hard, fast.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with shots like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Both of them are landing massive shots. Oh my goodness!
Well, just as he...
He's hurt. Carry him off. Go get him.
Oh, good luck. Well, at some point, as a fighter, defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. His thigh is like perfect.
Yeah, he's getting beat up. I just don't understand how he could have taken so many leg kicks before he started to realize that it was going to put him in danger. Waited too long. Now he's going to find himself in some trouble.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they...
Picture-perfect shot. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Rakic's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Throws that teep.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on them.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, for the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander Rocket!
All right, so DC, nobody surprised to hear those scorecards as the more well-rounded athlete gets it done over a fighter who's primarily a kickboxer at this stage of his career.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he just kickboxes still. But he showed good on himself. But it was all about the well-rounded guy. Winning the exchanges that mattered, getting the takedowns when he needed to, and really putting on a dominant performance. I understand that it's a decision, but not all decisions are created equally.
Yeah.
And this one was dominant.
Is Sean O'Malley the #1 bantamweight contender and perhaps a future world champion? There were a lot of us that believed in this man early on. And I think those that didn't are now getting on board that bandwagon, getting off the crowd.
Well, I'll tell you this much, John. I never thought he would be the #1 contender to sue. But he showed that it's not just confidence. He's not just spewing words. He has the actions to back up those words. That's why you saw him in that competitive fight with Fiorian. That's why you have seen him compete well against the best fighters in the world. That's why you see him so close to a championship opportunity. There's one last step, and that's getting the win tonight.
And obviously that is easier said than done, but Sean O'Malley has this intricate training camp built entirely around him, and there is no denying his status right now as one of the very best 135-pound fighters in the world. So the 135-pound division has been owned by this man. He is showing no signs of slowing down, and not unlike some other champions we have, showing new wrinkles with every passing title.
Every time he gets to the octagon, he looks better. There's something new. There's something improved about our champion. He's just one of those guys that will never take a day off. He will never allow for someone to be working when he isn't. He's so intent on being dominant that he makes sure that he leaves no stone unturned. Tonight he has done that, and he assures us that he's going to keep his championship.
There were a few guys that could have gotten this title fight. He believes the most worthy opposition got this opportunity. Now the champion's job is to turn it back. TJ Dillashaw steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Good.
All right, somewhat of a passing of the torch here in the UFC's bantamweight division. Sean O'Malley taking on the former champ TJ Dillashaw. Matchup a lot of fight fans have been salivating over since it was announced.
Yeah, how does Dillashaw deal with the length of O'Malley? How does O'Malley deal with the footwork of TJ Dillashaw? This is a match made in heaven, and we are so lucky that these two are finally coming together.
All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts it with the left hand, and you see it on full display right now.
Dillashaw gets lit up by that straight punch.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Danny Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though.
Pressure. Keep going with that.
Nice block.
Overdrive.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
TJ is constantly switching stances.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick. Oh, nice double leg, yes. changing the position. He's past the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. O'Malley getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Get them on here. Nice shot there by the champ.
Let's go. Posture and heavy shots.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhooks, this is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one just like that. You won that round. No wavering. You keep the pressure. You stay focused.
All right, what a round it was. A lot of high-level knee striking there. Take us through the replays, if you would.
Just finding his spots, taking advantage of every opportunity presented to him, not really having an idea of what he wants to do, just kind of flowing. And what showed itself was those knees, so he took them every time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, effective use of the jab by Sean O'Malley.
What a tricky head kick.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by O'Malley.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Sean, a very good throw, switching up the footwork here, DC. This is a guy who is a very dangerous fighter with all 8 points of contact. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one.
Nice block.
Starting to form on the right side of his body.
Take that shot. Take the shot.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Hands high. Hands high.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by O'Malley. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Back to the left hand now. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Big left with a right for O'Malley. And now some separation. Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one.
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh, big elbow. 3-0.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, got to think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
O'Malley going for the leg kick. He misses.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch lands in the first.
Back to the feet. There's that left.
Oh, man.
Avoid his jab.
Well, he rocked him, but... Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Dillashaw's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Set up the kicks.
The takedown is not there. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming.
There it is again. Look at that.
Massive good plans, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Just missing on the high kick there. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Sean O'Malley. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Dillashaw's in half guard. Final seconds here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the Cutman not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The Cutman will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in the
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a
work with the ground and pound here by Dillashaw. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Dillashaw's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's running about.
Relentless pressure from the top by O'Malley. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Big shots landed by him now. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. 1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Oh! Huge right hand! And he's...
He can't even stand.
O'Malley gets back up. He's out! Sean O'Malley with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Oh, my goodness.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean.
So the Sugar Show is in full effect here tonight as we congratulate Sean O'Malley and his MMA Lab teammates. And you start to wonder what type of fighter is going to be able to hand this guy his first loss inside the octagon. He has been on an absolute tear, and it's a tear that continued here tonight. Like it, the #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before. Maybe it didn't work out for you, but to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. It took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has the ability to fight so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find. It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and save a top division for a long time.
Israel Adesanya. He is set to go, and so are we, for this highly anticipated co-main event. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, few better fight atmospheres than this one. We are at the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. Fans are lathered early. We're going to have some throaty Canadians by the time this night's over.
They're in the building early. They stay late. Canadians are there for a fight, and they show up in droves.
Nice front kick lands for the kickboxer there. And I guess on the other side, DC, if you're the wrestler, gotta be undeterred, still gotta figure out a way to get this fight going.
You gotta keep pressing. You gotta keep going forward, trying to get those takedowns. You also gotta recognize that the kick coming right up the middle. And if you can...
This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when the start, thought he was going low. And now he's gotten hurt very badly.
The knee is blocked there. Nice defense by White. Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think it would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Now going upstairs with the left hook.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Adesanya's in half guard now. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, and get up.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Weidman's back in half guard. 1 minute.
Oh, right into the mouth. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions.
We might get a stoppage here. Constantly a moving target. Final seconds here. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. You need to change things up. Remember the different plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Round 2 now. Israel Adesanya.
You ready to fight?
And that man,
Ready.
Chris Weidman. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly, but he could not find that last shot to shut the lights off, to close the door. He couldn't close the door, and that's a testament to the opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad. Huge body kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. He missed with that jab attempt there.
All right, let's go. Let's set up that low kick now.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Adesanya. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Right now you see some visible damage on that calf. We'll keep an eye on that.
You got to watch it. I mean, this kick is so damaging.
Nice entry there, and able to finish. Weidman's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. 3 minutes now to go in this one. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Just unable to quite find that range. Front kick to the body. How accuracy will land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all this.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he lands the strike that he was looking for.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Short time, 60 seconds left.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Huge elbow. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Push it away.
Two rounds in the books.
Great work. You just won that round. I want you to take a deep breath and relax. When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. And they're separated. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that was going to get through.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head.
Barely missed on an uppercut right to the inside.
Oh, side kick. Well done. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. We march on, 3 minutes to go. And that one certainly found the target. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Unofficial, but 61 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya.
He's got to try to finish here.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful. This leg kick puts his opponent a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down, and most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Weidman's left leg is damaged now. Perhaps it was that last kick that did the damage, but you can see a clear limp that the fighter is dealing with right now. Oh, Superman punch is good. Takedown defense holds up. Adesanya gets back up. Back and forth we go. Low kick lands flush. All right, right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Now you're really starting to see the damage on that thigh.
You gotta hurt. You gotta start looking to finish.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Set up though by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempt. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. You did that beautifully.
Weidman's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Oh, nice.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
He's still confident. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Superman punch.
He checked that last one.
And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Good punch.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There's no 3 knockdown rule like in boxing.
Right.
So as long as the guy gets up,
right,
the guy can continue to fight. It is a phenomenal fight. We knew it when the matchmakers told them that they were putting them together. Great fight, and it's truly delivering.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Adesanya's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Beautiful transition.
Israel Adesanya gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Nice job there to minimize damage. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup for the takedown, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Oh, he catches the, right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the... Holy
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Beautiful performance by the champ. At times, champ can be a bit boring, but tonight,
So here he is, NURMAGOMEDOV. His future in all likelihood is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10, 155.
and when you've done everything that Habib has done, that's all you see, is the best the business has to offer. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Habib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. Right. I understand that, but when you beat Conor McGregor the way that he did, he became an international icon, and it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Habib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers.
Yes.
How about 15 million? You got some pictures.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say, top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Habib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for him. All right, DC, here is USMAN back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the Ultimate.
He has this undying belief in himself. Believe that hard work, all the results show, and they have USMAN. From the pace and pressure he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hoof, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. USMAN, as he put it way back in the day, was a real problem. We are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Kamaru the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, so somehow Ali Abdelaziz let these guys sign on the dotted line. Kamaru Usman and Khabib Nurmagomedov. This was a dream matchup for fans. Candidly, one I didn't think would materialize, but Dana White got it done.
Dana White got it done. That's something that you say sometimes you never understand how he got it to happen. Got some extra zeros in those bank accounts. But when you look at the matchup, you understand that Khabib has to take him down. He has to get Usman down, but how do you...
He's very close to the finish here. Keep that top position and work your elbows. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Oh, he got to a spot.
All right, side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Great defense by this fighter.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Usman getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Massive shot from the top.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. But when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive forward.
He's got to be careful here. Using a lot of good movement. He's got to be careful here.
Khabib's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Keep him out here.
10 seconds now to go in the round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop!
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that right hand in this round. Just keep it.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
All right, here we go now with round two.
You ready to fight?
Kamaru Usman
You ready?
and Khabib
Sure.
Nurmagomedov. Now, well, perhaps he has a point to prove, perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted. It's very surprising.
Nice judo toss for him there. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another one. I mean, you cannot miss from the top position.
A series of punches from the top here by Usman.
Now it's his mount.
Khabib's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Usman's back in half guard. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as they're trying to make their way back to the feet.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Single body tie.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Switch, he lands to the body.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Khabib's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Side control now. Good work from the top here by NURMAGOMEDOV. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, and back in position, posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Usman's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really? NURMAGOMEDOV gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. NURMAGOMEDOV gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Usman's eye is closing up. Working out of the half guard here. Lands a big elbow there. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
Oh, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by USMAN.
Wrist control, wrist control.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
I need you to get back to guard for me. Move your hips.
All right, so... All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
That was a slick transition.
USMAN's right back to the full mount here. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Control the fight on the ground. Put it in your skill set. This round, I want to see the same thing, but be even more aggressive.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, look at that.
Wow, vicious uppercut. Nice crack there.
Head kick lands, but hurt. Whoa. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice takedown. Yep. There it is. Now he's running him out. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
2 minutes have gone by. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
You got to fight.
Oh.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by NURMAGOMEDOV. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Nice shot there by the tail.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not called.
Well, at this point, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by NURMAGOMEDOV. 20 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Nurmagomedov going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Such a blow right here, DC. He's right.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Secures the takedown. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by USMAN. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by USMAN.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov.
Nice pass. Oh, knocks him out.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, big shots here.
This is it.
That'll do it! No judges needed this time around.
I mean, wow.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by TKO. He excelled on the feet. Ground strikes were there as well, and he gets the finish that he really called for in our fighter meeting a couple days ago.
He thought that he could dominate this fight. He thought that he had more skills and more ways to finish the fight. He gets the TKO victory, and as you would expect, it is all set up by the wrestling. The wrestling in the control allows for him to get his opponents out of there.
And you just wonder what the rest of the lightweight division is thinking when Khabib Nurmagomedov adds to his reel with a knockout like this.